welcome to my channel for Friday Infinite Hope. Yay, episode 31. It's going to be a good day. Today is a good day. I woke up on the right side of the bed. So yay, it's going to be a good day. I'm going to be hanging out with you guys. Make sure you smash that like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Share the stream or the highlight, whatever you're watching. Thank you so much. I'm here to share good news with you. There wasn't a lot this week. It was a slow good news week, but I did find some really cool stuff. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about some good things and hopefully, like, boost your system, make you feel good and better about what's going on with humanity. Because I know that sometimes it's a little bit rough out there, especially with the news always being so negative. But yeah, that's what I try to do on this show. So here we are. Darren was here, left me a message saying that he won't be able to hang out, but to have a great Friday and weekend. Cheers. Well, Darren, it's always good to see you, and I hope you have a great weekend and week and all that good stuff. So thank you for dropping by. Mega Mac is here. So hello, Mega Mac. It says Happy Infinite Hope Friday. Nina's kind hearts giving more good news. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Zero. Hi. Yes, you're on time. I hope you feel better. I know you weren't feeling well last week. He also compliments me on my Batman shirt. Well, thank you so much. I found this shirt in the boys section of Walmart. It's made for a 12-year-old boy. And it fits me perfectly. So I'm fine with that. And I kind of loved it because I was like, it's got like sequence Batman sign. Like, I mean, I just had to own it because it was sequence Batman. I was like, dude, this shirt is dope. I don't know what kind of 12-year-old boy is wearing a sequence shirt, but this shirt was made for me. So here we are. I had to wear it. It feels really nice. I'm gonna stop talking now about how it feels nice to touch myself here. Oh my God, I shouldn't have said that. All right. Anyways, this is what I'm here to do. Put a smile on your face. So I hope that there you go. There you go. Dark Side's laughing already. Yay. Joe Dirt is here. Joe Dirt, what's up? And looks hot. Glad you're on. I was having a day. It is a dope shirt made for you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it is a nice shirt. Oh my God, it's so hot in here. Like Cancun has become extremely hot now. It's really it's troubling. It's troubling. Okay. Let's start with some pastry news. I know this is going to sound really weird, but we have pastry news. This was sent to me by Kai MFS, who's a good friend and supporter of this channel, and Infinite Hope, especially because he always sends me articles, which I encourage you guys to do. Please send me articles or things that you see that are awesome on the internet. Even like little cute animal videos would be awesome, so that we can all have fun. Nina7 Infinity, just share those with me on Twitter. Rascally Rabbit says no 12-year-old boy would ever say dope in that connotation. That's also true. All right. Here we go. Oh, the Grifters here says just stopping by to say hi and hitting that like button. I'm gonna be in the theater about to watch Mortal Kombat. Yay! I love that. That's awesome. Have fun watching Mortal Kombat. I will be doing that later tonight. I will be watching that movie later tonight. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, here we go. These pastries, it says how to recreate 1,300-year-old cookies. Found in an empty tomb, these sweets have staying power. So I'm not going to read this entire article, but I'm just going to basically give you the gist. So in the winter of 1915, the British-Hungarian archaeologist Mark Arnolstein opened a tomb in Xinjiang known as the oh my God, pronouncing these words, Astana Cemetery. These graveries were residents of the nearby oasis city of Gaochang buried their dead roughly between the 3rd and 9th centuries as the membrane between Central Asia and China and the path of the Middle East, Xinjiang, has been found over the centuries, a fight that continues to this day. China uses an iron fist to control its it is an autonomous province. Gochang, meanwhile, lies in ruins, but the Astana Cemetery, with more than 1,000 tombs preserved in the dry heat of the Turpan Basin, tells the story of the once prosperous ancient city. So in this tomb, in this graveyard, they found a bunch of stuff, including cookies and pastries that were shaped in incredible shapes. And this guy was like, oh my God, like these pastries are next level. So he basically recreated them, which, by the way, these pastries now belong in the British Museum. So they're in the British Museum now. See, there it is, trustee of the British Museum. So after he, discovered them and everything and then sent them back to the British Museum and everything like that, they did testing and he tried to recreate the cookies, and he's put the ingredients for the cookies and how to cook them in this article, which will be in the description down below. So if you're, if you wanted to recreate 1,300-year-old pastries, here is the instructions and the ingredients. I thought that was pretty cool. So again, thank you, Kai, for sending me this, and maybe do some experimentation and make some cookies from the past. Hello, Eclay. Yeah, it's got an actual recipe. So if you want like 1,300-year-old cookies from China to know what they taste like, that's how you figure it out. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so moving on with some recent news that happened, I think like yesterday. Perseverance rover just made oxygen on Mars. This is quite amazing. The Perseverance rover may be parked at the overlook to capture any flights by the Ingenuity helicopter over the next 2 weeks, but it's not wasting any of its time on Mars. The rover on Tuesday successfully converted some of the plentiful carbon dioxide on Mars into oxygen as first test of its MOXIE instrument. The name MOXIE is short for Mars Oxygen in situ resource utilization experiment. My God, no wonder it's called MOXIE for short. Jesus Christ. After warming up for about 2 hours, MOXIE produced 5.4 grams of oxygen. This is enough to sustain an astronaut for about 10 minutes. Wow, that's not a long time, but hey, you got a working premise, right? You can work from there. So that's cool. They did a lot of work. Science. Things are happening. Look at these people. That was crazy. But yeah, so I mean, you know what's weird is yesterday I watched a movie on Netflix. It was called Survivor. And God, that movie was a freaking train wreck. But it was supposed to be about this, like, it's a movie with Anna Kendrick and a bunch of other people about this crew that's going to Mars, and then they have a stowaway, which causes their life support system to fail. And they have to figure out how to get like more oxygen because their the CO2 converters like messed up and they can't. Anyways, it was the dumbest movie. It was so bad. I'm considering doing a review for my channel just to say like, stay the hell away from this movie. But it's interesting to me that these things are actually happening in real life. That movie seemed to be kind of like a dig at Elon Musk and what he's trying to do with his systems and everything. But it wasn't realistic the way this is realistic, right? This is real life. And that movie was just so stupid. But it was just on the same kind of like line of thought as this movie is just like, oh, let's get oxygen because we need oxygen to go to Mars. Oh my God. Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad, you guys. I'm not even joking. I don't know why I wasted my time on it, but I did. It was terrible. Okay. I'm not gonna keep talking about how crappy that movie was. I promise. Okay. Next story. This story was cool because I am a very hardcore proponent of Dogecoin. I hope Dogecoin goes to the moon, baby. That's all we'll say on that. Anonymous donor uses $1,000 in Dogecoin earnings to pay adoption fees at Daytona shelter. A donor anonymously paid the adoption fees for 21 dogs at Daytona Beach, Florida shelter on Saturday. The donor dubbed Doge Community won big using cryptocurrency Dogecoin, but put $1,000 of those funds towards the adoption fees of dogs that were currently ready to be adopted from Halifax Humane Society, the shelter's community outreach director, Barry Cooks, tells People. A generous donor, Doge Community, has paid the adoption fees for all dogs in the adoption kennel at the time that were still available. The shelter shares on Sunday along with photos of some of the animals. Special thanks to Doge Community for their kindness and generosity. The Halifax Humane Society also clarified that dogs who have been brought to the center since Saturday will have an adoption fee. All adopters will still need to qualify for their adoption, the shelter added. Cooks tells People the anonymous donor did not adopt a dog, but is a dog lover and wanted to do something nice with her financial windfall from the Dogecoin investment. That's awesome. Giving it back. So that they made this post on Facebook. Update, all the dogs were paid for, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, we already know that information. Oh, look at the doggies that were adopted. Dogecoin value increased after it was popularized on Thursday when Elon Musk tweeted a photo of a dog captioned Doge barking at the moon. And like tweets related to the cryptocurrency, the anonymous donor to the Halifax Humane Society said, Doge has changed her life, Cooks tells People. Y'all need to step up your grammar game. This should go here, said. Many adopters that day were unaware that the adoption had already been paid and decided to pay it forward and gave the adoption fee as a donation as well, he adds. There are good people in Daytona Beach, Florida, and we are very grateful for the donations from the Doge community. So that's awesome. Even the people who were helped paid it forward and donated. So that's awesome. Cooks also told Fox 6 that the donations came at a time of need as Halifax Humane Society had just taken 42 dogs from a suspected dog fighting ring and were tight for space to take in more animals. We've got some space now. We're not a total of capacity, but it changes almost on a daily basis. They come out as quickly as they come in. Well, I hope that more doggies get adopted. Oh, look, so cute doggies. And good for that person that used their Doge money to do something good. That's always a positive. So yay. If I get it big on the Doge thing, I'm getting one of those Doge dogs. I'm gonna adopt one of those little Doge, and I'm gonna call it Doge. I know, they're so cute. They're so cute. Yeah, $1,000 from Raspberry Rapper says $1,000 is for me no big deal, but it can literally change the lives for some if used correctly. Interestingly, I have a story on that as well. You know what? Since you said this, we're going to go right into that story. It's a good segue. But before I do, Roger H sends me, I'm pretty sure it's a thumbs up because he always sends me a thumbs up. But let me just double check here. Yes. Thank you, Roger. You were so sweet. You were so sweet. Thank you for that thumbs up stickers. Thank you. A thumbs up to you. I hope you have a good weekend. Thanks for being here. That's awesome. Okay, so the other story that I had about this, let me just move it forward to, okay, here we go. So this story was really interesting because it's about somebody saving a life. Okay, here we go. So it says rail worker who saved child from a train now donates half his reward money to boy's family. Okay, so this happened in India. After saving a life of a boy who fell on the tracks, an Indian railway employee went viral for his kindness on the internet. Now he's being praised once again, this time for giving the boy's family money the Ministry of Railways gave him as a reward. Though he has his own family to take care of, when 30-year-old Mayur Shalik was given 50,000, I think it's rupees, which equates to $660, only $660, okay? From the ministry in a special ceremony, he decided he'd donate a good portion towards the education of the very child he saved. I'll give half of the amount given to me as a token of appreciation for that child's welfare and education, Shalik told Asian News International. I came to know that his family isn't financially strong, so I decided this. As news of Shalik's newest act of selflessness spread, his name once again began trending on social media, with many praising his kindness and good spirit. Well, of course, I mean, I'm sure it's going to help this little kid so much because, you know, that value, you know, it's different for everybody. So this person, Nandini, tweets, Mayur Shalik donates substantial part of his cash reward received yesterday. FD Railways for educational needs of the little boy whose life he saved. Sanjita Shirsat, visually challenged mother of a DS boy, could see God's hands remain eternally grateful to him for his brave and kind act. Now wait until you guys see this video. So this is what happened. And the mother, because at first I was like, why is that person not doing anything? But the mother was visually impaired, so she couldn't see the child falling in the train station. But don't worry, it ends well. So, but if you're gonna freak out, like maybe turn away for a second. So this is it. So there he is. The child has fallen, and this dude just runs up and rescues him. How crazy is that, right? They're just like walking, and the mom's visually impaired, and he just falls, and there comes a train. Like, oh my God, right? Like, this is a freaking nightmare. But then this dude runs up. Look at him. He ran from like all the way on the other side and then rescues the kid. Yay, good human beings. He's a hero. He's a hero. So after that, of course, they give him some, you know, a very small amount of money, but they rewarded him for his heroic act, which is very well deserved. So yay, good humans. And then he donated the money, which is super nice, super nice. So yeah, he saved a life. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Teresa. But you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, $660 goes a long way in some places, like in India, like, you know, the cash reward for that. Yeah. $660 is a lot of money in India. I know, because in Iran, like, it's kind of like the same thing. Like Canadian or American money goes a long way. Same thing as Mexico. I mean, here we work on pesos here. So, yeah, it does. It's true. I know, right? That was crazy story. I was like, oh my God, he saved this kid. So that was good. Okay, so now we have another story, and this story is really cool because, so like, everyone knows what's been going on lately in the news with regards to the whole Chauvin trial and like the police being not in the best of lights. Hello, Kai. Hi, good to see you. But everyone knows what's going on recently, and all the stuff going on with the police. most of the time is not good. Most of the time is not good. So that's why I try to, like, whenever I see good stories about cops, I try to share them, because there's always good cops too, right? Like, there's always good cops. There's, the situation can be gray or whatever. At least some people are trying to do their best. So this guy, this police officer, he's a really cool guy. Pittsburgh police officer bonds with teen over love of running. So I thought this was sweet.
She was used to being the fastest runner in her school. So when a 13-year-old challenges a police officer to a race, she thought she had it in the bag.
Ready, set, go!
The cop taking her by surprise with his quick sprint to the finish line, finding out later that he used to play football for the University of Pittsburgh. Officer Andre Rout and Anaya Penitzer, they join us now with her mom, Shantae Bryant. Good morning to all three of you.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
Officer.
morning.
Good morning, Officer. How did this all happen?
Well, we are trying to start a new initiative in the city of Pittsburgh where we're engaging with the community a lot more. So we pick different neighborhoods every week, and we just walk around, get to know people,
That's so important.
make connections and build relationships.
That's great.
So,
yes, so tell me how it happened.
So, every time we meet kids, they start running their mouths and it comes up, she's fast. And then everybody looks at me because
That's
they know I used
funny.
to play football. And then I'm like, let's go. So I ended up taking off, and she was faster than I expected. So I gave her a little leeway. Turn on the after boosters.
Anaya, what made you want to do this?
I just came outside and it was just like, I love racing people. And then for an officer that asked me to race somebody, for an officer to ask me to race him, I was like, yeah, let me go change my shoe.
Aww.
Put on some.
That's
running shoes.
awesome.
So, Shantae, how do you feel about this?
I mean, it's a great way to see that the community is engaging with the officers. So
Yes.
it was kind of fun. I enjoyed it.
That's
I
great.
didn't know if they were going to come neck and neck or who was going to fall. And
I know
you
you're
got the
proud
short
of your
end of the
daughter.
stick.
I know you're so proud of her for being such a great runner, a great athlete. Anaya, are y'all going to do a rematch?
Yes, I would like to do a
Aww.
Are you training for it?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
I'm challenging officer to do a rematch with me.
So, Officer Wright, this is so successful. Why is this important to work with communities like this?
This is important.
Because I'm an actual inner city kid, so building a relationship with an officer, and you get to understand where they're coming from, and even in times of crisis, you'll be able to relate to the officer a little bit better, and it won't be as intense. So
Yep.
I believe it should be a growing trend in the city and also
It
across
should
the
be.
world. 'Cause
Yes.
you can't beat it.
It's just wonderful what y'all are doing. God bless you all. I just hope you have a wonderful life. You have a mom who loves you and I know is proud of you. And so is Officer Wright. God bless you all. Thanks for being
That's
on.
awesome. So I love that initiative. I think Pittsburgh is doing the right thing. I think all police districts in the world, no matter where you are, should do this kind of stuff. Like, they should just have community outreach programs for police officers, just like back in the day, go around and get to know their neighborhoods that they patrol and have a human connection with the people who are there. Because the more you have human connection, the more you're able to, calm everything down if things are getting out of hand, right? Because you know the people, then you can talk to them on a personal level and be like, hey man, I know you've had a tough day because you were at work at, insert whatever place that person works here. And like, I know you got a lot going on with, whatever is going on in their lives, right? Because you get to know them, so you get to relate to them and have this connection, so that maybe it might save a life or two if you do this, right? And I think that's a great thing. I think it's a great thing. I think that more and more places need to do this kind of outreach program and get to know their communities. It's really important. So that was a cool story. I really enjoyed it. I hope I see more of that going on. Hello, Stout Brat. Hello, good to see you. Yes, Mega Max says, love seeing police connection and inspiring kids. Great story. I agree. Kai says, after decades of being at war with their communities, now cops have to go back to having a relationship with them. Well, they should have never really stopped. That's the problem, right? Because I think that if they never stopped having that human connection, that maybe things wouldn't be as bad now, right? It's just like when you're trying to separate the two. It's weird. It's a weird thing to think about, because on the one hand, a lot of people think that it's not good to have that connection, because then you can then it might be a flaw, because then you have that connection and you might make an emotional choice based on that. But I don't think so. I think it's not. I think the other way. I think that connection will, make you stronger, not weaker. So, I mean, it's an argument on both sides, right? It can be debated. But that's my point of view on it, because I like to be hopeful about things. So I try to be anyways. Speaking of really hopeful things, let me share this story, and then we'll get to our highlight story after this one, because this was so cute. I really love this, because I love Santa Claus. As you guys, I don't know if you guys know, but you guys know I love Santa, especially from Christmas, when I was basically decked out in Christmas and everything for like a month, like right after maybe 2 months almost. But you guys know I love Santa. So this is kind of like a Santa story. And I loved it. This is amazing. Here we go. So it says, stranger gifts 4-year-old twins a puppy after finding a balloon containing their gift wish list. It's called Letter to Santa. Okay. It was a Santa list. I don't know what this, come on, people. All right, here we go. Let's watch this.
Good morning, sunshine, and our series celebrating the best in people all around the country. I know it may be spring, but this morning we have a Christmas story. It's guaranteed to warm your heart thanks to a very special secret Santa. Steve Osunsami has that story for us. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning to you, Robin. Most of the time when you put a message in a bottle or send a message to Santa, you're not really expecting the universe to get back to you. But this is a story about a set of twins who not only got an answer returned, but made a new friend.
He's the wonderful stranger who found a letter to Santa Claus from 2 little girls who live 2 states away.
Hi, girls.
And this morning he's saying,
Good morning, sunshine.
Aww.
It all began with this moment just before Christmas in the town of Liberal, Kansas, when these 4-year-old twin sisters wrote letters to Santa,
They're so
tied
cute.
them to red balloons, and released them from their home. Their mother knew better. It was like a message in a bottle. But 4-year-olds Luna and Janella Gonzalez were truly hoping it might make it to Santa's workshop at the North Pole.
It was a windy day, and I just thought it was just going to get lost, get caught up in a tree.
But the message didn't get lost. One of those balloons traveled more than 600 miles in the wrong direction and into the hands of Alvin Bamberg near Shreveport, Louisiana, who decided he's going to be Santa's helper.
I opened it, and it was a Christmas list. I just had to do something for him.
Oh,
Mr. Bamberg says the note melted his heart, and so he and his wife posted this photo on Facebook, where the internet helped him find the mother of the twins. And with donations from family and friends, he shipped the girls almost every present on their list.
Can you imagine?
We did not expect it. It was a big surprise to us.
But there's one present the girls really, really wanted that he just couldn't ship in the mail. A new puppy.
Max, meet everyone. Everyone meet Max.
Puppy.
He and his wife drove with Max for several hours to meet the twins in person for the first time, with his biggest surprise yet.
How nice are these people?
Hi, girls. Colin, his name is Max.
Oh, this is so sweet.
Is this what you wanted for Christmas, girl? Yeah. That's what it's all about, right there.
That's what it's all about.
He's all yours. We are very blessed. thank you. Thank you for making my girl so happy.
Aww.
You will forever be a part of our family.
You're welcome. I hear them say Alvin and they smile, and that just means everything, you know? The world's been bad this past year. So if you can make just one person smile, trust me, not only will it help them, it will make you feel so much better.
It's true.
So to you, Alvin Bamberg of Louisiana, who decided to brighten the lives of two little girls searching for Santa, you're our Good Morning Sunshine.
Yay!
Mr. Bamberg, the girls and their mother now exchange texts, phone calls, and they really now have a new relationship. And Robin, this all started with a random balloon that was set free in the air.
And I have to correct you. You said it headed in the wrong direction. No. It headed in the right direction. Right there to Mr. Bamberg.
That's true.
Thank you, Steve.
What a sweet story. I really love that story. He was right. Like, this year has been so tough on people. If you do something that makes one person smile, it makes you feel really good. And, just giving back is a really good feeling. And, doing good things is always, it's just, it feels good. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing to keep it going. And just, releasing a balloon like that gave an opportunity to this guy to do something awesome, and he stepped up, and I love that. I love that story. Zero Rewind says people from Louisiana are the best. My best friend's from there. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I know a person from Louisiana as well, and she is so awesome. I love her to death. Before you introduce yourself, say your line.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys.
Yeah, I love her. She's the best, and she's from Louisiana. I just want to go hang out with her because I know she'll take me to the craziest places to eat. She always posts the craziest photos of food, and I'm like, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, girl? Okay, let's get to our highlighted story here. Wait, what? Darkside says, hopefully one day hell shall be restored on earth. Oh my, I hope not. I hope not at all. This is the wrong kind of stream for that, Darkside. Although I can understand from your name that you you would welcome that. I mean, hey, whatever swings your boat, right? Whatever makes you happy, I guess. That would not make me happy at all. Although August in Cancun does feel a little bit like hell because it's so hot. So here we go. This is our featured story. I really love this story because I always think about destiny and fate, and I think that the two are different for what it's worth. I think the two are different. I think fate is kind of set in stone, whereas in destiny is kind of something that you make for yourself. So what do you guys think? Do you guys believe in destiny and fate? Because I do, especially destiny. And I just think it's really interesting because sometimes the universe aligns in some way, and then you take a certain path and then you end up in a different place. But if you've taken another path, you would be in a totally different place. But sometimes when you take these two paths, right, these two different dimensions, alternate versions of yourself, they still end up meeting, right? Sometimes they both choices have different consequences, but somehow they come together and join that same path that they would have either way, right? Depending on what you had chosen. I know this sounds really, really complicated, but that's how my brain works. And this story is one of those stories. So that's why when I read it, I was like, okay, I definitely want to share this because it's a hopeful story about love that transcends time. So it's titled Reunited After Decades Apart. Liz and Ray's childhood love stands the test of time. Ray has never stepped foot on a boat or a plane before. Now in his mid-60s, he was flying over the Bass Strait to meet a woman named Liz, who he'd only ever spoken on the phone to for 2 weeks. But as he stepped off his flight in Devonport, Tasmania, he began to feel uneasy. We thought we'd seen ghosts, Liz said. So this is Ray Matthews, age 9, in his grade 4 picture. So keep that in mind. As we walked into the terminal and looked at each other, we froze and we thought, this can't be real. They'd met before. They had been, in Liz's words, childhood sweethearts. The last time we saw each other was when we were 17 in a caravan park in Melbourne, Liz says. Fate started on that bus. Ray had boarded that flight to Tasmania because of an unexpected encounter on a bus a month earlier. He was traveling to visit his sister in rural Victoria. He'd usually get to the train from Shepparton to Bendigo, but on this occasion, the train was canceled. I only had 10 minutes to get there. It was a bit of a rush, but I made it, he says. I was sitting on the bus for about 3 hours on my own, letting things go through my head. Then the bus driver said we'd get off and have a bit of lunch. Then we got back on. That's when a younger woman approached him, and according to Liz, fate started on that bus. Forget about him. Ray took a liking to Liz, a dark-haired girl with freckles who he had met on a family camping trip in Victoria. I felt something there. Yeah, we were only 9, Ray recalls. While their parents hung out and got to know each other, Ray and Liz went off on their own childhood adventures. It was cute. He used to share his lollies with me and all that stuff, Liz says. But when summer came to an end, they had to go on their separate ways back to Tasmania and rural Victoria with their families. We didn't want to leave each other because we had more or less fallen in love at that age. We were childhood sweethearts, Liz says. We thought we'd be together when we grew up. That was the plan. So when they were 9, like when he was 9 years old and she was 9 years old, they met at like a summer vacation of their families and they fell in love. To keep in touch, they swapped addresses and over the next 8 years exchanged more than 100 letters. So this is when she's 17. But there was a catch. Liz's parents didn't approve of their daughter moving to the mainland. My dad used to say, not again, you've got to forget about him. It's not possible. You live in Tasmania and he lives in Melbourne. You're not going nowhere. That's weird, right? That's pretty close. It's not that far. The next time Liz and Ray saw each other was as teenagers. Liz's family had returned to Victoria for another camping holiday, but she had some unexpected news to share with Ray. Liz told me she was engaged to be married, Ray recalls. She said, "Are you going to stick around for a while?" And I said, "No." I gave her a kiss on the cheek and I said, "Until we meet again." I went home and said to my mother, "You're not going to believe this, but I've just lost my little dark-haired girl who I love very much." Ray moved on, met someone else, and got married and had 2 children. Liz married her fiance, but after almost 3 decades, they separated and she remarried. She was widowed by her second husband. For the first time in her life, she began to feel a sense of loneliness. I just lost interest in life a bit. I was on my own for 4 years, and I used to sit and pray that I'd meet someone, Liz says. Liz's stepniece took it upon herself to help Liz search for a potential partner, but they weren't always to her liking. She kept ringing up and saying, "Oh, I know a guy," and I thought, here she goes again. She's found someone off the street again, she says. Despite the failed attempts at matchmaking, her stepniece wasn't going to give up that easily. While sitting on a long bus trip in Victoria, she struck up a conversation with a nice older gentleman who after 4 decades of being married was now single. She said, I've got a lovely aunt in Tasmania. Would you like her number? Liz says. She rang me and said, give him a ring. I hung on and hung on. I thought, should I, shouldn't I? And he was hanging on for me to ring. It didn't happen. After 2 weeks, Liz had a change of heart and decided to give him a ring. Their conversation flowed easily. And the man on the other end even said, God, I feel like I've known you all my life. Even at that stage, we didn't know each other or realize. Even the names didn't click, Liz said. Eventually, she asked him if he'd like to come to Tasmania for a holiday so they could meet in person. But neither of them spoke about their familiarity until the end of that first day in Tasmania. We just froze and thought, this is not right, Liz says. As the day went on, we went on different places and had a beautiful time together. It was Lunkinson's scenic cataract gorge, where they finally broached the topic. We said, are you thinking what I'm thinking? We know each other, don't we? Liz said, and we did. We knew each other. They spent the rest of their holiday acting like a couple of kids. Oh, it says, I love you, Liz, with all my heart. Oh, so cute. And after spending the week together, Ray secretly organized a surprise for Liz. We went to the local club and the bloke behind the bar said, the gentleman in the club has an announcement to make. Liz says, it was Ray, and he said, will you marry me? It was in front of everyone, and it was absolutely beautiful. Liz says it's unbelievable the way she and Ray reconnected. We hold hands, we never stop, she says. Ray says he doesn't regret his first marriage, which ended in separation. I had it all, he says. I had a lovely home, beautiful greyhounds and horses, the whole lot. And you know what? This is the best. Just to know that I'm with my little lady now. I absolutely love Liz to bits, and I've never stopped loving her. Never. And that's their photo for their wedding. Liz and Ray Matthews on their wedding day. So after like 30, 40 years, they got together and they got married. What a crazy story, right? Like, I just think it's the craziest story to somehow end up meeting your childhood love again, not even realize it until you do realize it. And then you're like, oh man, like, oh my God, can you imagine that would happen to you? That's so crazy to me. RC from the NYC, hello. And thank you for the super sticker. What did you send me? Oh, you sent me a little doggy. It says, hiya, hiya, hello, hello, hello to you. And thank you so much for that super sticker. And he's saying hi to everyone. Well, thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed that story. Yeah, this story is a roller coaster. It's like such a movie story, right? Like you think to yourself, like they can make a movie from this. Kai says she is a fool and they're both extraordinarily lucky. It's weird because at first I kind of thought the same thing too, because it was kind of like all her, like, because her dad was like, oh, you can't be with this dude and like all the stuff. And she's like you can never move to the mainland. It's like, you know, you can take control of your own destiny and be like, I'm going to go live and date whoever I want, Dad. Like, you know, thanks for your opinion. But she didn't. She was like, you know, she listened to her dad. She didn't want to move. And then she went and got engaged to some other guy. And then, so of course that guy was going to move on with his life, right? Like, what is he going to do? Just hang out, like wait for her for all his life? But somehow it's like either, like, even if she was dumb or even if like it just didn't align, then somehow they ended up together. It's like as if they were meant to be. And I don't know if that's a thing. Like, do you think that that's a thing? Like, it's like as if this is a soulmate story. Like when, you know, you say, like when people say like, okay, do you believe in soulmates? Like, do you guys believe in soulmates? Because I do believe in soulmates. I don't know. It's like, either way, it's like they were meant to be together. Somehow they ended up together. So even though they took different paths in life, somehow the path merged, right? Like somehow it still came together, even though they went and did all these different things. somehow they ended up on the same path they started from the beginning. Now, they could have just followed that path from the beginning, like, you know, they had just kept dating and just gotten married and had a totally different life, had kids together and, you know, had all that together. But in this case, they went separate, and then somehow it still joined the main path. So I think that's trippy. When stuff like that happens, it trips me out. Because I believe in, like, you know, alternate dimensions and all that good stuff. Infinite, baby. So yeah, so that I thought was cool. Dark Side just says no. Okay, perfect. All right, next story is, okay, so this one's a YouTube story, which I thought was kind of cool, because, you know, I'm in the YouTube business, and I think this is a really cool kind of story. It's a success story. Father and daughter duo create YouTube channel empowering children with special needs. Our vision is to bring awareness and promote culture of acceptance. Well, good for them. 4 years ago, Miguel Figueroa, I can say that, tried to push his now 13-year-old daughter, Ileana, to start her own YouTube channel similar to the ones she adored so much. Her response left him at a loss for words. She said she couldn't do it because she had autism. Miguel Figueroa, I'm just going to call him Miguel. Miguel told Fox News, as a parent, it kind of broke my heart because it was the last thing I was expecting her to say. That is a heartbreaking thing to hear for a parent. That's definitely heartbreaking. Knowing this, he transformed his man cave into what would become the Toy Quest 101, a YouTube channel dedicated to reviewing pop culture while also empowering other children like Ileana, to achieve their goals despite what obstacles may face. Let me see if I can bring this up. Okay, we'll go over that after. So our vision is to bring awareness and promote culture of acceptance, where all kids with autism and special needs can be empowered to do what they set their minds to. The YouTube channel description reads, after her shocking response, Miguel immediately set up the stage for their show. He brought his daughter downstairs and recalled telling her that if it comes out well, they are putting it up. She was more excited than anything else, he said. What he didn't expect was to see an immediate change in his daughter in that very first episode in 2017. Ileana was talking more, engaging more, completing her sentences, trying to pronounce words, he said, a lot of things that we struggled with growing up with autism. He also noticed a huge change in her excitement level and her engagement and her wanting to kind of come out of her shell. That's awesome. Miguel and his wife looked at one another and realized that these videos could have the potential to show other children that might have self-doubt that their disability is not a roadblock to accomplish a dream or wish. Now, more than 118,000 people follow the father and daughter duo as they review new toys and unbox new statues, in some cases alongside celebrity guests. In total, they have over 55 million views. That's a lot. But more importantly, in this 4-year span, Ileana has become an advocate for kids with autism, her father said. They even have parents reaching out from all over the world looking for advice to help encourage their own children who may be faced with similar obstacles to break out of their shells. They have kids that are maybe nonverbal, or they have kids that are looking to be on YouTube or looking to do other things, but they just need encouragement or advice, Miguel said. There he is. What a good dad, right? Like this dude is like #1 dad. He's awesome. Sometimes the parents reach out just to know that they're not alone, he added. His daughter's influence was made even more apparent when Figueroa Figueroas, I'm so sorry, traveled to a comic book event in New Jersey shortly after their YouTube channel kicked off. Miguel recalled running into a little girl and her mom who had traveled 3 hours just to meet the people behind Toy Quest 101. Miguel recalled the woman explaining how her daughter watches their show because she also has autism and can relate to Ileana. It gives me goosebumps because no matter how many subscribers we have, no matter if we have 55 million views, if we could impact just one person, and even if it was that little girl, that's what matters the most, Miguel said. And I 100% agree with him. This is why I do this show, because I just want to help. I just want to help in any way I can to like bring some positivity to the world. So if I help just one of you guys have a good day in chat, that's all that matters to me. That's why I do this. So hey Keely, good to see you. So this to me was a great story. I really love this dude. I think he's a great father. This is what it means to be a good dad, and good dads are really, really important about in a daughter's life, you know, to help guide their daughters to a womanhood. It's really important to have a good dad. This is their YouTube channel, so I mean, this is absolutely amazing what they've done with it. I'm not into like unboxing stuff, so that's why I'm not subscribed. But I mean, good for them, right? This is them. Let's watch for a second.
Hey guys, it's Ileana Miguel here from Toy Quest 101.
And welcome to another episode of That Geek Statue Show.
And today marks a Toy Quest 101. First, we are partnering up with XN.
And that's awesome, right? Like, so they've made it so much that even they're teaming up with bigger brands and everything like that. So good for them, good for their success. Good for that father for stepping up and helping his daughter create this YouTube channel. And I wish them all the best. I hope that they have, you know, 1 million views. I mean, 1 million subscribers at some point, because they're doing good things, and that's important. Oh, RC from the NYC says, I should have my first video up soon producing a social philosophy channel. That sounds awesome, man. I love philosophy. That's good. Good for you. That's awesome. Oh my God. Zero Rewind says, come for good news. Stay for Nina messing up people's names. Yikes. Yeah, that's what this, that's exactly my intention. Hey, at least I'm good at laughing at myself. It's okay. It's okay. I'm terrible. I know. I am terrible at reading people's names. I've been told I should read the articles beforehand so I can learn how to say things properly, and I do, and I still get them wrong. So there you go. So this next item of news was interesting. A man returns $10,000 to a guy who left the cash on his bumper and was given the most surprising reward. So a Washington state man returned $10,000 in cash as he serendipitously found in the road, reuniting it with the rightful owner. Michael King had just taken out the money from the bank to cover a business debt he owed. For whatever reason, he was so distracted, he accidentally left his wallet on his vehicle before cranking up the engine and heading home. That's insane. Like, how distracted do you have to be to do something like that? I just took the withdrawal that day, and I don't know what compelled me to leave on the bumper of the truck, King told Seattle Times. I'm just flabbergasted that it didn't get picked up by somebody else. It would have crippled us to have that amount of money disappear. Meanwhile, Stephen Harrison, who was heading in the opposite direction, noticed something floating in the breeze, quickly realized it was cash. He pulled over and snatched it up. He found King's wallet as well. After pulling into a Costco parking lot, Harrison counted the booty, $100 bills and 3 singles for a total of $10,003. Though it might have been tempting to use the windfall, Harrison used his own money to pay for his purchases. His next order of business, tracking down King and returning his bankroll and wallet. I never took seriously the notion of keeping it, Harrison told the Times. It's just simpler to do the right thing. Once I realized that there was an ID involved, I knew I would return the money. See, and that's interesting to me because I think it depends on your human nature if that's a simple thing or not. Like for me, it would be simple. Especially if there's an ID involved, like no questions asked. There's ID, I'm calling the person, I'm getting them back their money. But I think it's like it's your human nature. If you lean the other way, like if you lean towards being more selfish, you may not return the money, right? So I don't know. That's interesting. When the two arranged to meet, retired painting contractor King wasn't able to give Harrison a financial reward. Instead, he presented King with a jar of homemade applesauce, which he told Harrison was made with love and care by his family. While that might sound like a problem to some readers, to us, it's a form of currency that would leave a good taste in anyone's mouth. And I 100% agree, especially sweets. Like, that's amazing. I would love any sort of food reward. I would be down. And King isn't stopping there with his gratitude. Harrison has been promised home smoked salmon, homemade blackberry jam, and many more tasty treats in his future. Besides, so that's awesome. He's gonna get a lot. Maybe he might get fat though. That's interesting. But yeah, so that was cool. I thought this dude returned a lot of money. And okay, so this, and I think that was like basically our last story, because like I said, it was a little bit of a good news week this week. But I did come across this video that was super sweet. So I'm going to share this video before we get into our favorite section, which is the cute animal videos. Okay, so here we go. This just reads, 94-year-old grandma gets surprise and birthday cake. I just thought it was like the sweetest thing to see this lady's expression. It was just really it's just joyful. It's just a joyful watch. Here we go. They put money inside the cake. Aww. She's so happy and excited. Aww. I love her. And their families and all the laughter. It's so sweet. That was so sweet. I love that. Oh my God. That video went like right from that sweet little old lady to Jen Psaki. And I'm like, no, I don't want you on. To like press X on that like immediately. But I thought that was sweet. Little old lady celebrating her 94th birthday and getting a surprise from her grandkids that like shoved all this cash in the little cake that they made for them. That was, I believe that was in Thailand. I believe. Let's see, for special cake. I think it was in Thailand. It doesn't actually say. So I'm just guessing. That's a total guess. Yeah, it did. I mean, come on, news agencies. You should say where this took place, but they don't. Okay, well, yeah, that's it. All right, so Jojo's asking me if I like French fries. I do. I don't eat a lot of them because they're fattening, but I do like them. RC from the NYC says, oh, my grandma would react the same way. Something as simple as a pair of winter gloves used to make her cry. Oh, I love grandmas. They're so cute. And yeah, she was so happy. Like I just saw that expression on her face and I was like, hey, I got to share this just because it was just so priceless. So cute. Okay. So now that we've gotten to the end of the main stories that I usually share with you guys, let's go to my bookmarks that I have bookmarked for today's stories, today's animal videos, which are so cute. Well, first of all, though, I did see this, and I thought this was hilarious. This was in, this was posted for Earth Day. So let's give this a watch because this was just really funny.
They're going to destroy the forest. We have to do something. Let our powers combine.
By the way, I was a huge fan of Captain Planet when I was growing up. So this was like, I was laughing really hard at this yesterday.
Hard! With your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. Go Planet! Well, Planeteers, what seems to be the problem? They're cutting down the trees. Then I guess we'll have to plant some more. Attaboy, Captain. Let's spruce this place up a bit, huh?
Oh my god.
Hey!
The wood is good. Please make them leave.
Oh my god. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Captain Planet, stop right
That guy was planting a tree.
My heart. It hurts. Stop, Captain, please.
He's like
Stop.
kind of evil.
That's enough. Stop. Everybody's a tree.
Everybody's a tree.
I knew I'd do it. I can't let you do that, Captain.
Oh my god.
Anybody else want to go green? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. You punk. I'm going back up. Don't summon me again unless you're ready for that pain. Peace. The power is mine. Hey, all you Planeteers at home. Remember, turn off the faucet between usages and recycle those plastics. Or else, I'll turn you into a tree. Captain Planet, mother.
Oh my god. That was amazing. I love that. That was so good. That was so good. Here's a cute kitty with their just being cute. Cute mom and cute cat. Little cute. Little cute. This was so cute. So cute. It's just the cuteness. Cuteness overload. I just saw an interesting comment. Jeff S. says, what did I just tune into? This is supposed to be a show about hopeful things, but I had to share that Don Cheadle video because that was just so funny. He was evil Captain Planet. Kai says a decade later, Nina finds out what Captain Planet's really about. Kind of. He was evil. He was evil all along. Oh, I'm sure you really enjoyed that dark side because, you know, it's right up your alley. Oh, that's funny. That's good stuff. Okay. So here's the next little cuteness. That's just cute. Just a little head tilt. The little, look at that fluffy little fluffers. Oh, so cute. So cute. So freaking cute. Okay. This was freaking cute because if you're a follower of mine, you know how I feel about cats and you know how I feel about monkeys. I love them both. I love monkeys so much and I love cats so much. And this video has both. Like it's a monkey and a kitty. And they're friends. Look how cute this is. This is so cute. I just love this so much. It's a monkey and a cat and they're friends. This was just too cute. I love the cuteness. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, this was cute. Oh, look at this little cutie pie.
It's the final brain cell. It's the final brain cell.
So cute, little puppers.
It's the final.
This is so funny. Little puppers, so cute. Okay, this was insane. This dude's I counted 82 flips. I lost count. I couldn't even count. But this was insane. She just keeps going. She doesn't stop. How is this even possible? Look at this. Oh my God, can you imagine this kid? Like, the video is still going, you guys, okay? This is not, like, it didn't restart. It just keeps going. Holy moly, right? Like, oh my God, look how red she is. Like, afterwards, like, she's like, oh my God, there's so much blood rushing to her head, I'm sure. Holy cow. That was insane. I was like, this little girl, I mean, that's just, that was next level. Okay. Cavatinho has sent me a couple videos. Says, Nina, this is a reminder of no matter how old you get, mama will still treat you like a young kid. Okay, so let's see. We have to go to Instagram for this. And it's freaking adorable. That little girl, though, right? That was insane. Kai says, once she got the momentum, it's a matter of stamina. That's true. That's true. I hope not. That's insane. Bruh, calm down. That was crazy. That would drive me mental if I was the parent, because I'm such a one of those people that's like, I don't want you to die, like hit your head somewhere. I don't know. That kid was pro though. Like, that's crazy. There's this little kitten carrying this other kitten around. It's a full-grown cat. Okay, it's a full-grown cat. I'm not pressing play on the music because it's gonna get claimed, so I'm not gonna do that. But that's funny. This is a full-grown cat. The mom's like, no, just no. Whatever it was the cat was doing, was like, no, you stop. Okay, here's another amazing video of a bear. And you guys know how much I love bears. I was like, what? This bear is amazing. Okay, here we go. He's just strolling down the street. He's just like, wait, what's this? What? No. Supposed to be standing up like that. Okay, see ya. You're welcome. I love that bear. He's just like I'm gonna like just fix this cone here. Bear had freaking OCD. It's like, no, I don't think I can handle this. I'm gonna fix this right here. That's amazing. Sorry, we have to watch that again because it's too cute. It's a bear. It's a bear. The bear's like, dude, this bear is more useful than most humans. I know. It's like totally OCD bear. It was like, no, that's not right. You need to, he has OCD for sure. RC from the NYC sent me this one. Says, this is Simba and Cooper. They're finally fully vaccinated, hugging for the first time in over a year. Both 14 and a half. Heartwarming as heck. Aww, that's so cute. Little doggies hugging. Oh, I love that. Oh my God. And then people are sharing hugging doggy pictures. Well, that's just freaking cute. Oh, I love this thread because there's just doggy hugging pictures now. This is amazing. Wait, is this doggy hugging someone? Oh, they're just cuddling. Oh, cutie pie. Another doggy hug. They're adorable. Oh, here's another video. Let's see. Oh, there's no audio. Oh, they're hugging. That's so cute. Why is it so cute? Why is it so cute when doggies hug? It's because they look like humans. Okay. So there's that. That was cute. Why did I save this? Either somebody sent me this or I saved it. Hi, fellow dog lovers. Our sweet pup, Effie, had emergency surgery recently. No, why did I save this? I don't know. Dog hugging photos are the best. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Oh, so cute. Oh, wait. Did I go? Oh, no, this is the same thread. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I thought I went back to my bookmarks. No, okay, here we go. Where's my bookmarks? Okay, so hugging. Okay, my friend John shared this the other day, and I was like, this was like immediately after the last episode, last Infinite Hope. But I was like, okay, I gotta save this for next week. So this 5-finger discount is all I have to say. Just freaking walked in. Yes, that's who shared this. John Talks. Just walked in and grabbed the food and walked out. Isn't this the most amazing? Between OCD bear and freaking like a thief seagull or whatever, seagull robber. This has been an amazing animal video stream so far. Gaffer Dog, yes, I have. Have I seen the cat video? Oh, yeah, the cat who slapped its owner. Yes, that was amazing. Do you guys want to see that? Okay, I'll share that as well. I mean, that was just next level. I think I've watched that video at least like 50 times by now. Like I've watched that video a lot. It has not just been once. But I will share it because it's the last one I got for you right now anyways. Let me see here. Oh, there's also this that I sent John because I know he likes people getting hurt on the internet. Like in a funny way. Not in a not funny way. This thing says just brothers. Because brothers do this. mean to each other. Okay. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh, this is cute. This is cute. Look at when you just want to be part of the crew. This is like so cute. Look at this little cat. It's like, I'm also part of this family. Like, hello. I'm part of this family, yo. This is amazing. This picture is dope. This was funny. Because I legit thought this was real. But then I saw it was for the Babylon Bee. And it says Dungeons and Dragons introduces new 100-sided dice to determining your gender. And it says like tree on it and like Antifa, sexual, fluid, mean girl, Jedi, what? Andro. Like it's just at VX2. It's like a formula. Question mark. This is good. Cat. This is good. This is funny. Okay, we don't need to see these. Where was that? Where's that cat lady? Did I pass it already? I don't know where it is. That's weird. I thought I had shared that. I know I've shared that, but I don't know where it is. Let me see if I can quickly find it. I think I've watched that video like 50 times. Oh, I'll share this though. This was hilarious. Hold on. Let's share this first and then I'm sure I'll find that other one. I found this really funny because I used to work in retail and this guy was legit. Like this is true. This is true.
Help a customer. You think I own this business? You think I own IKEA? I'm a part-time employee halfway through a 2-week notice. I don't give a shit. I'm telling all my friends not to shop here. Tell them. You think I want 5 other yous running around the store? Have them call me, I'll tell them.
I love the music.
You hate this place more than me? I work here. I know the sale ended last week, but can I still get a discount? Do you hear yourself? We can't go backwards. Time marches on. You want the sale from 15 years ago, too? When's it end, Diane? You want that price? You're going to have to go through the quantum realm with Ant-Man. You know how much money?
I've heard every single one of these things that this guy says. Like, I've heard every single one, and I've thought every single thing that he says. This guy's legit.
Yeah,
He's
spend
legit.
here more than you should. Meatballs ain't that good. Save your money and my time.
It's true. The
How much
music
you
makes
spend here, we
it.
don't thank our donors. This isn't PBS. Next time I come here, my order gets messed up. Then stop coming. Make my day. Every time you come here, your order's messed up. Sounds like you're making the mistake. Look inward. You're ordering the wrong shit. I'd like to speak to your manager. I'd like to speak to your mother. Tell her she should be embarrassed. She raised someone to act like a baby in public. You want to speak to the manager, please? Manager doesn't know what's going on. Haven't you ever worked anywhere before? I know that's not right. I used to work here. Well, things change. Sorry they didn't run it by you first. You used to work here. Well, I used to be happy. Then you walked in. Can you just check in the back? Can you just accept we don't have it?
Check in the back.
Place. What do you think is back there? Santa's workshop?
We used to do that with my friends when we worked at like Future Shop in Canada, which is like the Best Buy in the US. Future Shop was the Canadian version. I used to work there. And whenever somebody was like, can you check in the back for this? I'd be like, sure. And then go to the back with like a bunch of my friends and we just hang out there for like 15 minutes. And then we'd come out and be like, no, sorry, it wasn't there. And they'd be like, oh.
The only thing back there is a clipboard with our schedules and some brownies Darcy brought in. The website said it was in stock. And what do your eyes say? Sometimes it's wrong. The website also has pictures of employees smiling. You see that? You should go yell at your computer instead of me. It'll give you the same result. Nothing. This is cheaper at other stores. Then shop there. Why are you here? You need directions? I'll get you some. I'll call you an Uber. Cheaper in other stores. I don't set the prices. I'm a seasonal employee.
I'm a seasonal employee. Oh my God. It's so good. It's so good because it's true. I'm sorry, but it's like after you hear that like 30 times, you're like, all right, that's enough of this. And you've already checked the back and you tell them, I just checked the back for somebody else. And they're like, can you please just check again? And you're like, okay. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta pretend that you're doing what you're doing. Oh, okay. This one was funny. I enjoyed this a lot. Sometimes I have to like scroll through my feed myself though, because like I can't share it on the stream because I share a lot of sad stuff and I don't want it to be on the stream. So okay, this dude just goes around and wants people to like pillow fight. So I thought this dude was dope. I love how people just get in on it. This is insane. This chick's wig came off. That's why it's funny because when people are like, oh, like at first I thought this was made up. And then I saw this chick's wig come off and I was like, this is not made up. This chick's wig came off and she was still a good sport about it and she still fought him. That's awesome. Ooh, that guy dropped his phone. Oh my God. This is amazing. Why is this so funny? This dude was awesome. This guy's awesome. We need more of this dude. He knocked the food out of that guy's hand. Oh, this is funny. This guy's dope. Oh my God. Well, okay, let me quickly see if I have access to, I have to check my DMs because I know I sent it to like 5 people. Okay, there it is. I found it. Okay. This is that girl that got scratched in the face by her cat. All right, here it is.
Hi, my name is Erin. I use she, her pronouns, and I am
Oh, I love this so much.
Hi, my name is Erin. I use she, her pronouns, and I am
Even cats have had enough. Even cats are like, stop. Just stop it. Get some help. I know pillow fights are so fun. I would love to do a pillow fight. Yeah, it's funny. I mean, I shared the second I saw it on what's it called? Twitter. Oh, actually, I have one more video that Zero Rewind sent me, and I thought it was cute. This cutie little, my cat used to do this. My little kitten used to do this. This little cutie pie. She's just tripping out over the writing thing that she's causing herself. My God, she's so stupid, but I love her. Okay, well, that's it for the show. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. I hope you had a good Friday. I hope you had fun hanging out with me, hearing all the cool stories and everything like that, and watching the cute little animal videos. Don't forget to send me your good news items of the week whenever you come across anything good or uplifting or hopeful or whatever. Send it to me. Send it to me, Nina7Infinity on Twitter. Oh, Amber, hi. Hi. Yes, you are late, but that's okay. That's okay. You can catch the replay. And it was there was some really cool stories, so make sure you watch it. I will also put out the highlights at some point soon, hopefully Monday or Tuesday, and it'll be good. It'll be good, and you can catch the highlights. But I love you, Amber. Thank you for joining me today. Oh, E. Clay sends a super sticker. Thank you so much, E. Clay. Let's see what it is. I have. Oh, it's a pear. It's a pear. It's going thumbs up. Thank you, E. Clay. That is so sweet. Everybody who was here today, thank you so much. I'm going to play you a thank you clip. Let me see, which one should I play? How about this one?
Daddy's in prison, and he won't be home for a long time.
My dear Lord. Yeah. Well, I gotta get going right now. I gotta get on the bus. I ride the bus for the city and watch the bus drivers. Kind of this program they got to make sure they turn the wheels right and...
Billy, you forgot your stuff.
Come on, honey.
Thank you very much, Miss Lippy!
So thank you again, everybody who super chatted, everybody for being here today. It's awesome to see you guys. I love hanging out with you guys on Fridays. It's always one of my highlights of the week. Later tonight, I might be on Fatal Jay's channel for Fantastic Four if he decides to actually do it. I don't know what's going on with that right now, or else I would tell you it's like for sure happening. I don't know, although I see my emails have been blowing up since I've been here. So I'm sure something's going on. But yeah, so tonight we might be going live on Fatal's channel with John and Fatal and possibly Jane Theory and Nerd Cookies. We'll see how that goes. If not, John and I will probably be hanging out either tonight or tomorrow. And we're going to just chill out, drink, have some, have some fun, hang out. So catch me either on his channel or on Fatal's channel tonight. Just keep an eye on my Twitter. Keep an eye on my Twitter, and I'll let you guys know where I'll be tonight. And also, I just want to say again, thank you, everyone. Please make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Once again, thank you. Make sure you send me your positive stories if you come across any during the week. And I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for being here today. Take care, everybody. Bye.